8 surprising things found underwater by deep-sea divers. Statues. Deep-sea divers are used to finding small objects or even ships and planes underwater. However, they might even come across ancient statues, similar to the ones discovered off the coast of Naples in Italy. That part of the seafloor is considered the world's only archaeological park underwater. The ancient ruins found here belong to Baia, an old Roman city. Another statue that was found underwater is the famous statue of Jesus Christ on the Mediterranean seabed. Unlike most of its counterparts, this statue, made by Guido Galletti, was deliberately placed near the Italian Riviera of the Mediterranean Sea, in 1954. The statue was a tribute to an Italian scuba diver Dario Gonzat. Dario had lost his life in the place the statue was later placed. Divers can now see a Jesus Christ statue covered by ocean life when they find the statue. Sea angels. These beautiful sea creatures are found floating around in the depths of the ocean. Deep-sea divers would find this creature fascinating at first sight, with its attractive body structure. The creature has translucent wings that give it the name sea angel. Despite their looks, sea angels are predators that belong to the sea snail family. They only grow up to the size of a walnut and do not possess a shell, unlike the rest of their family. Underwater city. When talking about a city submerged underwater, the first place that comes to mind is Atlantis. But this place found deep in the ocean is a well-preserved Chinese city named the Lion City. This city is believed to have originated in 200 AD, and it went underwater only almost 5 decades ago. The decision to submerge the Lion City was taken by the Chinese government as they had plans of turning it into a lake that houses a hydroelectric power plant. Deep-sea divers were completely unaware of this city until they accidentally came upon it to see the city in a good condition. Ferries. While you may have heard on the news about planes found sunken in the ocean, it is also possible to find ships and ferries sunken. One such example is the Swedish-built ferry named MS Zenobia. It was a ferry weighing 10,000 tons. The ferry was launched in 1979. Unfortunately, its life was short-lived as MS Zenobia sank near Cyprus in the 1980s. Ancient naval battle artifacts. Oceans are deep and scary for sure, and you never know what you might find in there. Archaeologists have discovered several artifacts over the years simply by taking a dive into the deep waters. One such instance was finding artifacts like weapons, armor, and helmets near the coast of southern Italy. Those tools belonged to 240 BC and might have been used during the Punic Wars. This discovery received a lot of interest from fans of history as it gave a glimpse into how soldiers fought back then. Goblin shark. A creature that lives deep in the ocean, the goblin shark might look like something from a horror movie. As it's only found very deep underwater, very few people know of this creature's existence. The goblin shark has a set of terrifying jaws with sharp teeth that can terrify any grown adult. Sharks in itself induce fear in humans, and goblin shark only makes things more terrifying. Underwater river. This is a mesmerizing phenomenon that completely baffled deep-sea divers who discovered it. It's confusing when you see a river, complete with waterfalls and waves, in the middle of the ocean. Some such underwater rivers discovered over the years include a river at the bottom of the Black Sea and another under the sea in Mexico. However, the underwater river found in Mexico, known as Cenote Angelita Cave, is found to be an optical illusion. The illusion is caused by a cloud of hydrogen sulfide that gets released from decomposing organic matter on the ocean floor. This cloud is called a halocline, and it creates a barrier between the seawater and fresh groundwater found on the ocean floor. The water seeping up from the ground makes it look like a river. Lazarus fish. Discovering new sea creatures is an interesting aspect of deep-sea diving in the oceans. However, have you ever heard about rediscovering a creature? The Lazarus fish roamed the oceans over 65 million years ago. The species was believed to be extinct after that time. In 1938, a marine biologist out for routine shopping was in for a surprise when they noticed the Lazarus fish in the fish market. The newly discovered Lazarus fish showed small differences in genes when compared to its ancient descendants. The interest in this rediscovered species was quite short-lived as people got to know that the fish was inedible. Hence, deep-sea fishermen show a lack of interest in catching them. Only scientists are looking into the fish now as they are eager to know more about this previously extinct fish.